Remember, there are people that will tell you just take it one day at a time. If you have to take it 1 hour at a time, that's okay. Good morning, YouTube world, and welcome back to the pit. Persevere, inspire, and triumph. I wanted to hit a quick video. I'm on my way to downtown for an appointment. Before I go, I wanted you to know that I am a major coffee drinker, so pardon me for just a moment. It's 10 minutes to 10 a.m. my time where I'm at. The first thing I want to say is I am not a morning person. And when I say I'm not a morning person, I'm not a morning person till 2 in the afternoon. I'm not one of these folks that rolls out of bed at 6 a.m. and at 6:10, I'm good to go. It takes me 11 or 12 gallons of coffee, some meditation, pet my cat, and we're going to get to that in just a moment because I have a real treat for you today. And when I say treats, I mean treats. When I start my day too early and I don't get to have coffee and I have to go somewhere, this is what happens to me and this is how I look. And I was going to do that this morning so you could get a real view of what I am in the morning. But just as an afterthought, here we go. That's me until about 2. And I need lots of coffee. And over the years, my awesome wife has learned that you can talk to me and usually you get a series of grunts, moans, a 1,000-yard stare. Not much else is happening. I'm just not a morning person, and it's still morning. Out of the necessity of life, I have to go take care of this appointment. So I hope this is giving some perspective to your day. And if you're not a morning person, give me that virtual fist bump. I feel your pain, bro. I do a lot of comedic relief around my home, with my family, with my friends, and most of it's deliberate. Sunday afternoon, this particular incident was not deliberate. This is the jar or plastic jug of our cat's treats. It's made up of processed plant something, because I've read the ingredients, and honestly, it sounds like a bunch of chopped up garbage disposal plant matter and dead bones from types of animals that they grind into these treats. The cat loves them. When we open the lid, she comes running. We also have a jug of very good peanuts in a very similar looking container. I was up Sunday morning. I'm a snacker, love crunchy things. This was on top of the refrigerator. I grabbed it, opened it, stuck my hand in, grabbed a handful, and put them in my mouth and began to chew. You can guess the rest. My wife and kids, who were over visiting, got a great kick out of watching me spit this mess into the sink. It's gross. It's disgusting. I'm not even sure if in my former life, if I was a cat, that I would have enjoyed them. They are nasty. So yeah, I ate cat treats. As undeliberate as that may have been, that's what happened. So anyway, listen, I've got to go downtown today, take care of a couple of things, and I've got to drive down there. And so we're on that subject of driving. Just a little public service announcement here for some of our great drivers in our city. While you're driving, don't text, please. I want to come home in one piece. The major pet peeve out there, though, is freeway driving. If you only want to go 40 miles an hour, I know the sign on the side of the road says minimum speed limit this, and you can go the minimum speed. If you want to go that slow, take the surface roads. But at a minimum, don't get in the high speed lane at 40 miles an hour and then get your feelings hurt because people are giving you the finger, throwing things out the window, doing all those things that we don't like having done out in traffic because it's an issue. We're generally not going to be mad, but we don't want you in the high speed lane if you need to go the speed of a Jazzy. Okay, so thank you for that. That's my PSA for today. We will get back to traffic issues later. Been watching several videos lately of sovereign citizens. Not going to go on a huge rant here. Let me just say this to all of you sovereign citizens out there. When you're stopped by law enforcement, you are required in all the states in our country to produce a driver's license proof of insurance, and registration for the vehicle. You are not free to travel around the country just because you believe, since you're not engaged in commerce, you aren't required to have a driver's license. Yes, you are. Get it together. Get it together. Wanted to tell everybody today, whatever you're struggling with, whatever you're going through, and I am not claiming to have walked an inch in your shoes. I don't know what everyone's dealing with, but I can tell you this. If there is a fear in your life that you're not in control and you use wrong thinking and wrong choices to try and gain control, you will lose. There is no way that you can maintain control over people, places, and things forever. Eventually, the entire thing falls and it comes crashing down, and it's horrible. So remember that. For the majority of my life, when I wasn't in control of people, places, and things, there was a fear in me that somehow things weren't going to get done. People weren't going to get the job done that I needed done. And I felt out of control, and I would lash out. That didn't help an addictive personality, as someone like myself who has what you might clinically call OCD, because I can't be aware that there's a dust bunny on the floor under the china hutch and relax. I can't see the rug wrinkled up. I can't have the pillows moved the wrong way. I don't like opening the refrigerator and seeing 18 little containers with a spoonful of leftovers in it. And those little things are things I've had to learn to deal with, but in an appropriate way, not in the way where I yell, holler, scream, intimidate, and try to make everybody line up to the beat of my drum. When you do that, you don't win. It never works for you. It doesn't. People don't react well to that. And then we're like, I have no idea why in the world they're so mad at me and why they don't like how I'm acting. Because they don't. They don't. Okay? They just don't. So be aware of that. See, this is the morning thing. Now it's catching up to me here. Hold on. I got another sip of Joe. I was told by my editor, my newly hired audio visual sound tech YouTube editor, she's my daughter, that I shouldn't make sipping noises with my coffee. So again, it's morning. I'm not really quite sure what room I'm in at this point. So I'm going to go and get this hair cut and this beard trimmed tomorrow, and I'm hoping for a good result. I want to shave the beard off, but my wife likes it, my kids like it, and the last time I shaved it off, which was a while back, they said that I looked creepy. I'm not sure how I should take that. Anyway, hope you're having an awesome day. Get through the next hour. Get through the next hour without making a bad choice. Get through the next hour without taking some mind and mood altering substance. Just get through the next hour and then start the next hour after that. You can do it. You can have a life that is better than the one you've got now if you just take it 1 hour at a time sometimes. And literally, you can be in circumstances where that's what you have to do. You can't even think about a 24-hour period. You just can't. It's hard. Persevere. As you persevere, you can become an inspiration to somebody else. And in the end, you will triumph. You will make it. You will be okay. You can get through it. It's not easy. It's not always fun. But it sure makes the fun times more enjoyable when you realize that you got your head on the pillow clean, you got your head on the pillow sober, and you didn't wind up alienating everybody around you. You can do that. So I'm going to end the video. I just wanted to do a morning check-in, let you know that there may be some mornings I'm going to seem somewhat off because, like I said, I'm not a morning person. And if you aren't either, you probably understand how I feel. If you're one of these perky people who get up and bounce off the ceiling as soon as you open your eyes, hey, more power to you. Keep on doing your thing. But please have a little sympathy on those of us who are not those perky people first thing in the morning. Conversely, I can be up late at night and the morning people are fading. And then I feel perky and pumped up at midnight and I'm playing Metallica and they're going, "What are you doing?" I'm trying to sleep. I'm up and I'm feeling good. So anyway, listen, have a great day. Take it easy. Be nice to your fellow man. And here's my last thing. Do one thing for somebody today other than yourself. I learned when I was in rehab that serving other people is a great way to heal and a great way to strengthen your life. And it doesn't have to be anything expensive. Open a door for somebody at the store. You come to a four-way stop and it's your turn to go. Wave that other person through, even though it was really your turn. Just do something to help somebody else. And you'll learn that human beings aren't all bad all the time. And all of us have our flaws and our rough edges. So take care. God bless. This is the Pit. Stay strong.